What's up, Space Pirates? This is your captain, the Dread Pirate Dr. Disaster. And you want to know what goes down really smooth? Mix 1 part schadenfreude with 1 part vengeance, and follow it up with a chaser of absolute mockery.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
That's the sort of drink that sneaks up on you and gets you trashed really fast, but that is what I'm drinking in right now, because the word is out that Chris Kindred is out over at Sweet Baby Inc. It sounds like he might have been fired or pushed out. You guys remember Chris Kindred, right? He's the one that kicked off Gamergate 2 earlier this year by starting the campaign against Cabrutus Rambo for creating Sweet Baby Inc. Detected.
I immediately regret this decision.
Yeah, I really think that Sweet Baby has been regretting that move ever since Chris Kindred kicked the hornet's nest and started this shit. Sweet Baby Inc. Detected is closing in on 500,000 followers on Steam right now. Every game that Sweet Baby worked on has sold like crap this year, and in fact, the industry as a whole has been hurting because this whole situation galvanized gamers in a way that we haven't really ever seen before. I don't really think it's a coincidence that we're learning that Chris Kindred is out right after Sweet Baby was found to have switched their website so they no longer list their clients or projects. The company is in hiding because the eye of Sauron, the eye of gamers, is gazing right at them. Huh? Alright, me hearties, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter or X or whatever you want to call it these days. I keep a list on there of woke and DEI infected games pinned to the account at all times for your reference. My handle over there is Dr. Disaster 1. But anyhow, it has been a no good year for Sweet Baby so far. As we've covered before, everything that they have worked on has been an abject failure this year, ever since the whole Gamergate 2 situation has been kicked off. And, as I said the other day, I think what finally caused them to act and to go into hiding is the fact that Unknown 9 Awakening, which is coming out at the end of this week, but that game is on pace to fail as hard as the likes of Concord and Dustborn. And clearly, everyone that made the game thought that the franchise was going to be big. And I'm sure that someone behind the scenes now has been talking to Kim Belair and David Bedard, the two founders of Sweet Baby, and they have probably been telling them that either they go into complete hiding and try to distance themselves from this Gamergate situation, they have to try to defuse it, because if they can't do that, then I'll bet you that a lot of these game studios are telling Sweet Baby that they can't hire them any longer. Basically, I'd be willing to bet that they're struggling to find work. So this is all a last-ditch effort to save the company. But anyhow, it sounds like they fired or pushed out Chris Kindred, the guy who really started the controversy and tried to get Cabrutus Rambo canceled for creating a curated list of games that Sweet Baby has worked on, and he posted it on Steam. But this backfired in the biggest way imaginable, as gamers have rallied around Cabrutus Rambo. Sweet Baby Inc. Detected currently has damn near 448,000 people strong. That is an absolutely unbelievable number of people who just cannot stand this woke shit in their games. So yeah, anyhow, this news that Chris Kindred is no longer at Sweet Baby, that news first broke with Twitter account Master of the TDS. This guy does a good job covering stuff like this. You guys should definitely follow him and his partner, Writing Raven, on Twitter. I'm leaving a link to their YouTube video in the description, but anyway, that is where this news originated from. And Twitter users quickly noticed, right after this news broke, that Chris Kindred's Instagram says he previously worked for Sweet Baby, though now he has changed that already so that there is no mention of Sweet Baby whatsoever. I'm sure the dude is just super embarrassed because he got by gamers. The dude talked down to us. He thought he was better than us and that he was untouchable, but it turns out that wasn't true. Without customers, without gamers, the industry doesn't work, so you people cannot behave this way. But now that he's gone, I will be shedding no tears, by the way. I don't feel bad in the slightest. What happened to him is what he was trying to do with Cabrutus. It's what he and his allies have tried and succeeded in doing to many others for years. They started this ideological war, where anyone who goes against their narrative loses their livelihood. But now that he's gone, Sweet Baby will do their thing and hide. This reminds me of the story It, where Pennywise the clown gets beaten by the kids and then he hibernates for a few decades before coming back. But we won't forget what these jackasses have done to gaming. They aren't the originators of it, of course. I know a lot of Sweet Baby defenders like to get all nitpicky and say, hey, this didn't start with Sweet Baby. Why are you so mad at them? Well, that's not what we're claiming. Sweet Baby has simply become a bit of a symbol within the culture war, a nexus point around which the conflict rotates, and there is simply no removing that tarnish. So, I'll say this, if a gaming studio does hire them and uses Sweet Baby to consult on a game or write a game, I think there is precious little chance that the gaming community won't find out, and if we do find out, then the game is toast. Just look at how bad Unknown 9 Awakening is going to sell in a few days for reference if you want to know how bad this can get. So my advice is to just not hire Sweet Baby or companies like them at all moving forward, or the Eye of Sauron will spot you. You can call me a hypocrite if you want for wanting to cancel Sweet Baby. That's fine. I really don't care, because these idiots used the weapon first. They attacked us with it, and I will not make the mistake of having sympathy now that the cultural pendulum has shifted. We are simply pointing out games that were worked on by people who hate us and choosing not to buy them. There is absolutely nothing morally wrong about that. We aren't calling people up, trying to get them fired. We are simply making economic decisions. We are making decisions on what we spend our money on. But I'm going to leave it there. Let's drop some mockery of Sweet Baby and their former employee into the comment section below, and we will talk there.
Thanks for watching, me hearties. If you haven't already, your captain is inviting you to subscribe to the channel and become a part of the crew. Life as a space pirate may not be glamorous, but there's always plenty of booty.